That's a safe pick. Another race that's kind of gonna be interesting is in Michigan. Basically, the Michigan training group, the very nice track club. They're all going to be in attendance running the 3K. So you have Mason Furlick, Nick Willis, Hobbs Kessler, Zach Ornelas, but mainly it's Kessler, Willis, and Furlick. And with the way Willis is probably fitness wise, it's really a Kessler and Furlick race. But Hobbs Kessler, basically, I guess technically he ran a mile and that midnight mile, but his
Yeah.
I would say official season debut in a 3K. Kessler, is Hobbs Kessler? Maybe we're getting ahead of ourselves because we might have this conversation after we see the result this weekend.
Let's do it now.
But Hobbs Kessler, is he making a world team, whether it's indoors or outdoors in 2022?
Is he making a world team? No, I don't think he's in that top 3 right now. I mean, if I was doing rankings, I wouldn't put him up there yet.
Okay, maybe I'll take that away. Do you think he could have an indoor season and or an outdoor season that leading up to the final of an outdoor 15 or an indoor 3K or indoor 15 that his name will be considered maybe, he'll have like a
Yeah.
he'll be considered a wild card contender.
Yeah. Listen, indoors especially because we don't know who's going to show up. But you figure outdoors, everybody's coming to play in that 1500. And we talked about Hawker and Centrowitz and Nagoose and Engels, and he did really well. I mean, last year for a high school kid to make it to the semifinals of the Olympic trials, that's impressive. But like, here's a list of people who qualified for the final: Hawker, Centro, Nagoose, Engels, Wynn, Thompson, Avila, Alexander, Prekel, Sietti, Suleiman, and Ribic. Like, which one of those guys are you for sure 100% that he's going to be better than in 2022? You might have an idea of one or two, but there's also other guys coming up as well. Not necessarily younger than him, but there's guys who are going to be standouts in the NCAA this year that could factor in as well. So I think he'll run fast enough to where we're going to consider him. But I think the next step is making that world champion or making the U.S. championship final outdoors.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I just think if he goes out there and runs like an easy 7:45, 7:44.
Oh yeah,
Now that obviously you got to be for like a quick rust buster. You're like, oh, okay, he's fit.
yeah,
He might if he gets into a good race, he's running in the 7:30s all of a sudden, and then you never
yeah.
know. So I'll be
He's a
interested to
huge
see how
talent.
that result forms.
Obviously, a huge talent, but he's still 18. I mean, he'll turn
True.
19 in March, but
Yeah.
he's still just 18. And it is interesting though how the attention shifts because when you're a senior in high school, everybody wants to talk about how fast you are for how young you are, and then you get 1 year older and you just throw him in the pile with everybody else.
Yep.
Gessler,
Hmm.
he's in the start list.
Yep. That's what happened to Drew
Forget
Hunter.
it.
Right? You're like,
Yes.
oh, all right.